It's time to get buildy. What's up, guys? It's the Doza, and we are back here on the Dozacraft SMP server. And in the last episode, we went back to spawn and checked out the very awesome museum that NecroJ built. So if you didn't see that episode, be sure to go check that out. And it just kind of put me in the mood to build. And I was already in the mood to build because I started building the storage without you guys. And once again, I apologize for that. Such a really cool build, and I wish I kind of would have done it more on camera, but that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a whole lot of building. So like I said, I did a lot without you guys. I got the whole front of the building done, which is kind of the most important part to do. I suggest if you build things on an SMP server in survival, I suggest you go to creative mode first and work it out from there. It's a lot easier. You can get an entire build done, get the idea of the spacing you need and stuff. But with this, I grab a little bit of cobblestone, some oak wood and some oak planks, and I came over here. I just started throwing stuff together. My goal was to make it super detailed, kind of big and kind of amazing looking, but also functional and not too big. You know, because you can make a really big building and you might only end up using just a little portion of it. So I wanted the facade of it to be the same size and make sense with everything else we got going on inside. So we went over this a little bit in the last episode, and I'm just working on clearing some of these out. I need to turn down my volume. Hold on. There we go. It's a little bit better. Still kind of loud. I apologize if it's too loud for you guys, but just clearing out the floor in here, getting this all ready to put some more of this flooring in. But I have an idea of how all this is going to go. There's a little bit I had to change. I put these pillars in because before they were like this. They had a space for two of these fences here, and that makes sense in the middle because we have a front side and a back side, or a left side and a right side for these chests, so you can store stuff here. You can also store stuff here, but we didn't really need it here, and if we did have it like that, it would have been set back a little bit. And that's fine, but it doesn't go with the design we have here, so that's just my OCD. It probably is no big deal. So I put these little log pillars in. That's not the right block I wanted to put there. There we go. Put these log pillars in, so it looks pretty good like that. It is an even number, but I don't think it's too noticeable. And then on top of here, maybe we'll just put a little bit of this. I'm not too sure. I have to figure out the lighting as well. We might just end up putting some glowstone underneath these chests or something. And actually, you know what I think would look better here? I think if we did that, put some of those guys there sideways like that, then we can use the side chests for some super duper mass storage, so it's a lot more compact. You can fit a lot more things in there, so maybe we'll do that with the whole wall here. And maybe only 2 chests tall for now. Actually, we might make it 3. Because we want it to be a little tall, because the ceiling is going to be tall too, so it has to all look, you know, proportioned to each other. Everything is oak in here, so it's nothing but oak wood that I'm using, and it's running out pretty quickly. This is actually the last of it. So a little bit over a stack and a half of slabs. I should get this floor done at least. And there we go, got the floor all done. Already looking better. We might have some other kind of design in the floor as well. I'll probably work something out so it's not just one color, which is not a bad thing for a floor, but I might try to work something out there as well. Forgot I had this whole corner to do. There we go. Now that's all full. Yeah, so carpet or something, I'm not sure. And honestly, I'm not really sold on how these slabs look on top of the fences here. I don't have enough chests here to be able to finish that, but for now we got a pretty good look on how everything's gonna turn out. I probably will go for 3 on these sides and just raise these fences one more. You can see this whole wall has got plenty of storage room on it. It's going to have 3, 6, 16, 17, 18 chests just on this side, 18 double chests. So we're probably going to have more storage than we really need, but it's better to have it's better to have too much than too less. What am I trying to say? Is that even English? It's better to have too much than too little. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, still more to work out in here. I'm still freestyling this. I mentioned that it's good to build things in creative first, which I did not do here, so it does take a lot of adjusting, like I mentioned. Also put some pillars in the corners here, which made me have to push everything towards the center a little bit more, but it actually does work out. And it left 1 block space here for another pillar. Okay, well, obviously I need a lot more oak wood, so I think that's going to be my step now, is going to go grow a whole bunch of oak trees and get a whole bunch more oak wood, and then we can figure out how the ceiling is going to be. I don't think it's going to be straight across from here. I think I might do some kind of dome type thing, and I also want to have like a skylight, have the roof be a bunch of glass so we can actually see if it's daylight. You know, we can look up, see the sun, look up and see this cool overhang over us. So in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'm going to do a little narration over this next clip because I did not have my microphone on, but look who I found. Okay, so this is going to be a little awkward to narrate because it's multiple clips and I have to record a video, but there I was marking off the area of where you needed to stand in to let the skeletons spawn, and I noticed this guy, a freaking diamond skeleton. What? A skeleton wearing diamond armor. So I killed all his buddies, broke the glass, let him out. Tank tried to kill him. I said, no, bad dog. So I tossed the skeleton a sword. He almost killed me. And then was the process of trying to get him trapped, which you can see actually took a little bit of effort. But I used my brain noggin, used some water, got him trapped in there, blocked him up, and boom shakalaka. So there we go. We'll get him a nice place eventually. We'll have him a spot. He can stay. We'll figure it out, do something creative with it. So I got a whole bunch more wood. Got a chop. I think I planted like 1 stack of oak trees and chopped all those guys down. So I got quite a bit of oak. And then I chopped down a bunch of spruce trees just so I could use that wood for chests. So there we go. We got all of the chests in. These are all the chests we need. And now we're going to start a little bit of design work, probably with the roof. It looks like maybe we could do something here. Like if we take, if we take this pillar and run it all the way to that side, that might look pretty cool. Alright, let's bring it all the way to the end here. Alright, we'll probably have to knock out that block and put that right there. Huh, now it doesn't really look complete, so maybe we can, well, let's see. Yeah, we'll see how it looks if we just put this beam across here. It's not really necessary, but it might look good. Okay, now we need to figure out if this log needs to be that direction or that direction. I think it should be this way. This way looks a little bit better. I do like the beam across the center idea, but I don't really like it going straight across, and we also still want to be able to do a thing with the roof where we make it have kind of a skylight. So I think now I'm going to do the same thing with the logs. I'll probably use the logs as a kind of, what do I want to call it, like a framework of how the shape of the roof will be, and I think I might make this beam kind of arc all the way over. We also have to take into account that second story, which is not going to be in use. It's mainly just for looks on the outside, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to mess around a little bit more, and then we'll see where we're at. Excuse me. Ouch! Get away from me. Alright, so we got a little bit done here, as you can see. Again, it's hard to really tell how it's going to look until it's complete. But we have that beam in the center that went straight across. I did a little bit of things with that. I'm not totally sure on it. Made some of the logs sideways, some of them vertical to, I don't know why I did that really. Put some fences on it. We got these fences here. These are going to be for lights. So if you could imagine this is like glowstone. Put one light there, put another light there, and then, I mean, it's really hard to imagine it because this wood kind of blends in with everything else we're doing. Forgot to put one right there too. There we go. So where those logs are hanging down, those will probably be glowstone, and on this side too. So we'll have some lighting in here as well as probably some other lighting. Maybe have some carpets down with some glowstone underneath them. And then I did a whole bunch more, like, what is it even called? Like beams to hold up the building. A whole bunch more, and they make sense. Some of them go up and over each other, kind of supporting each other. Other ones are vertical. But yeah, so this is kind of what I have here. I did, like I said, I made this center one a little bit arched, but I'm not really totally sure how much I like that. I might just bring everything up and make it go straight across again. But then if I make it go straight across, I won't have room for these lights. So maybe I'll leave it there. But it's the only one that has an arch to it. So that bothers me a little bit, but I'll finish the build, and if I don't like that, I'll change that. I also put this here a little bit more for this to attach to, so this center one doesn't look like it just attaches to nothing. So I made this one here with a little bit of fences behind it just to add a little bit more detail. And also it adds a nice little view from out here. You can kind of see that those logs there kind of move in the background. You get like some depth perception things happening. It looks pretty cool. Then you come inside and da-da-da-da, we're here. Let's just hop up here and get a look at it too. So yeah, you can see that it's a lot. It's a lot to look at. And I think it's this middle one kind of just making it look kind of strange, but we'll roll with it. So now I don't have a lot of wood left, but I'm going to start bringing up these walls so we can get an idea of how the roof is going to be. Right now the roofing is actually facing forward, so it's going to go up and then go flat across, and this whole side wall will probably be flat as well. And I think we may be able to work some windows into here, so we won't have windows on the bottom floor. You know, we can't just look out a window here, but I think we will have windows high up, which will look kind of cool. Maybe have like some arching type windows all along the sides, and then even with all these beams and stuff in the way, we should still be able to work in a skylight, so we'll still be able to see out of the roof of this place. I think I might have an idea of how I want to do this, but it's going to take a little bit of doubling up on the wall. So we'll see how it looks from down below, but oh man, I have a feeling this is going to look, it's going to mess up the vibe I was going for at first. So double walls, okay? We're going to have double walls just for now. If this doesn't work out, we can always change it. So blocks all the way across the bottom, and then here we will put some stairs to add the arc kind of look. And then I think, oh, this is going to be difficult on this side because we have, will that look weird if we do this? Huh, well, we'll find out. See, this is why I don't normally build on camera, because it's a lot of me just in silence, thinking, trying to figure all this stuff out. Okay, I'm going to put this all the way across, just like that. And then this side will also be a window. So once again, we'll do this, then we'll add the blocks there, and then we'll take the stairs, put them here and here. Then, I don't know if I mentioned, but right here is where we'll have the actual window. So from the outside, you'll see the arches like this, and then the window behind it, and it'll have a really cool depth kind of feel to it. Can't remember what color glass I used. Okay, so white glass. So not panes, we need glass blocks. So now I need to hunt for glass. Well, having a hard time finding glass. I can't really, oh, there's some sand. I guess I can cook that sand up. So we need white glass, and I'm gonna do that. Put them in the holes and see how they look. A lot of the hill is interrupting the windows, so we can't really see a whole lot from out here. But I did notice that there is a lot of oak logs going on this side. So maybe, oh, and it's an even number too. Yeah, see, there's some faults in this build, and that's because I did not build it in creative first. So once again, that's why I suggest you do all of your building in creative before you actually throw it down onto a survival map. Okay, so taking a look from in here, the windows are actually need to be bigger, I think. Do I have any ender pearls? Alright, I grabbed some ender pearls. I'm just gonna throw these into the smelter here. That was a loud, obnoxious noise. We'll get that glass cooking, and by the time we check all this out and do a bunch more nonsense, that should be done, and we'll be able to put that glass into the windows. Yeah, there's definitely way too much space between that and the window now. So what if we take this block out, these ones out as well? Alright, yeah, that does a little bit for it. It adds a little bit, puts some more depth back into the build. Take out that and that, but the problem is the reason we had all of this was so we could put the window here, but maybe we won't be able to do that. Maybe we'll just have to make these really big square windows. Hey! Oh, where'd he go? Oh, you back for more, huh? Get disappeared again. Hello! And he's gone. Would you stop running away from me? I won't even look at you. Watch, I'll look down. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, he hurt me. And he stopped. Give me your ender pearls. No ender pearls. Alright, so unfortunate that we have to just make these square windows. I mean, I could keep trying for it and keep fighting it, but you know, I didn't build in creative first, so I kind of got to deal with my mess that I made here. But it should look a little bit better now. I think it does look better with the square windows, and unfortunately, all these beams actually do disrupt a lot of this build. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey. Nope. I was gonna keep you, but I decided that's probably a bad idea. I was gonna keep him. I was gonna name him, and I was just gonna let him run around LN City freely, but I'm sure he would probably end up getting killed eventually. But okay, so that's one thing we will put to the side again. Another thing I'm not really too sure on, honestly, is these windows. I'm not totally sold on them, and something needs to be done here. We can actually probably change these right back to how they were with the slabs just right there. Oh, I can't do anything right on camera. Probably looks fine like that. Actually, stairs. How does that look? Does it look good with stairs like that? You can't even notice that there's stairs. Upside down stairs. How do those look? Those look a little bit better. Maybe we'll go with that. And then I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Is it another guy? I swore I heard footsteps. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Alright, so what if we put stairs right there? How does that look? It's a little bit more design. I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that, actually. I'm going to go grab that glass and put it in there to see how it looks. 28 glass. It's not really going to get us very far, but hopefully far enough that we can get an idea of what's going to be going on here. And that's another thing we need, I guess. I think I might need to build a nice big place where we can put a bunch of blocks in and smelt a whole bunch at once. Because right now, I mean, it's only as good as one furnace. This color of white glass is not as vibrant as the panes, so we might actually take those back out. So you can tell the difference. Look at the difference between the white panes and just the regular white glass. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to change it to panes. This also allows us to make this stretch a little bit farther too. So we turn this 28 blocks into 64. So that should be plenty enough to do at least what we need to do today. I'm not really paying attention to my food here. I'm almost dead. Alright, let's get this glass in. Oh, this tree is just messing up the whole program. Well, listen, tree, I do need some more oak wood, and unfortunately you just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, it's daylight now. Got those in, so should have a nice little view. Hello, sir. Oh, you guys want to get to the villagers, don't you? That's too bad. You guys will never will. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, I definitely like it. I definitely like how that looks. Even if we did have the archways on top, you probably wouldn't be able to notice that they were archways. I also discovered I can't really put stairs right there, otherwise that would look totally goofy. But right where they are, they look great, right? That whole side looks awesome. Good. Okay, so now we are running out of time on this video, so I actually need to hustle a little bit. Maybe we could change all this to stairs as well. I'm going to get pretty much the rest done. I'm going to get the roof in, and I'm going to figure out where we can have these skylights, and then I will be right back. Okay, just had to take a nap in MG's bed real quick. I'm sorry, MG. You could wash your sheets, get my cooties off of it. But I have it mostly done now. Now the only thing left I have to do is to cook a bunch more glass and put it in the skylight. Look at that guy. There's still a little bit of mob proofing I have to do, I think, and probably a little bit more shaping with the top of the roof. But you can see, just looking into the windows, it just looks like it's more full, and there's like it's more busy. Let's take a look from this side, see how it looks. Still a lot of oak on the side of the building, but that's okay. And these logs here, these are cheaty. These are cheaty. These don't even go through all the way. See that? Oh, I just fell down. There we go. But do you see that? These logs here, they don't even go through all the way. That's exclusively for the outside to look good out here. Yeah, you know me. I'm never satisfied with what I do, so I don't know. It looks like a couple things need to change, a little bit more detail and just a little side bit here. But if we come around to the back side, you can see now we have 2 windows on the back side, and we'll see that from the inside as well. As for these things, we might, I'm running out of wood here, might make these stairs, but this is basically how the shape is going to be. So there'll be 2 glass blocks here, 1 glass block here, all the way across, so it'll kind of be like a dome shape of glass. I need to cook a bunch more. Unfortunately, I can't get it done this episode. I wanted to finish this build this episode, but Probably won't be able to get that glass done. Hi, Facebook. So let's come in the front door here and see how everything is looking. Oh, would you just look at it. It's very big. It's very roomy. Very busy up there. You can see I actually added a little more areas that we could put. What am I trying to say? You could see that I designated a couple more spots for glowstone up there. It's for looks, and it's also to keep mobs from spawning on top of these beams up here. You know, I could put some slabs on top of it or something, but that really ruins the effect. It makes it too bulky up there. So let's just end the pearl. Oh yeah, we're here. So now I'm looking on F3, and if you look, where can I really explain how this looks? If you look where it says local difficulty, it's on the far left on the bottom, and holy crap, you can see we're almost on day 13,000 on Dozacraft. But right at the bottom, the left on the bottom, it says local difficulty. Right above that, it says light, and then it says 12. Then in parentheses, it says 12 sky, comma, 11 block. The block is what you want to look at. The sky is just what kind of skylight is showing through. So there's 12 skies showing through, and if we go farther away from where it is, you see it drops down to 10. But the block is what you want to look at, the block light. So anywhere that is level 7 or below, mobs can actually spawn on them. And you can see none of this goes down to 7. There's a couple spots where it goes down to 8, but mobs still will not. Like this right here is 8, but mobs still won't spawn here. So it just happened that I laid these out, mainly just eyeballing it, see what looked good from down below, and it turns out it lights up all of these beams, so it's really good. We don't have to worry about any mob spawning. Something else I did was I put these little guys protruding out from here, and I made it go straight across right there as well. Facebook, can you just stop? There we go, for Pete's sakes. So there we go, we got those up there. Got all the lights in. Of course, I put trapdoors on every single one of these glowstone because, I mean, you know, my OCD, if I do it with one, I have to do it with them all. And then this is the back wall. I wish the windows could be bigger. I guess I could make them go out to that beam, but I kind of want a little bit of space between there. So that looks all right. All this oak wood, though, these oak stairs and the oak wall behind it, something needs to change. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put some more of those stairs on top of... what am I trying to say? I forgot to put more of those fences on top of the stairs. Hold on a minute. Alright, I got them. And just end the pearl up. Place these guys across here. Looks like I forgot to do them on top of these as well. Haha, parkour master. Nope, I fell. You know, I could probably eat and get my health back, but I have one ender pearl left. I don't want to throw it because I'm seriously about to kill myself. Okay, so we got all those on. Now let's see if it looks a little bit better. Oh yeah, okay, that was it. That was it. I was just missing that little bit of detail. But okay, so on the next episode, we will come back and check this out and see how it looks. By then I should have everything done. And I am really anxious to get everything sorted in here, so I'll probably do that off camera as well. Then we could take a little bit of a tour around this place and see what the organization is. I had to take those torches out really quick too, just to see how things are. Oh man, oh jeez. Level 4 block light, level 6, 7, 6. There's a lot of low block light here. These lights aren't really doing the job as far as the floor goes. So I'll probably end up laying some carpet down for looks and also to hide some glowstone underneath. So that probably shouldn't be too bad. How's this look? Alright, that's fine. Okay, well, I think I call that a mission accomplished. A lot of hard work. Oh, I also did these little things. Did this little, can I get to it? You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Those right there, a little bit of details, just like a kind of, little bit of support look. Those are the only spruce stairs I have in the whole build. Holy crap. I need to edit just to cut out my brain not working correctly. Malfunction. I am really happy I choose to wait till the end of the video before I do my stupid things, because if I do this dumb stuff in the beginning of the video, people are most likely to click away. God, there's still like just little details here and there that I keep forgetting to do. Like that needs to go there. Probably on this side too. Yeah. You know, there's still a little bit more to work out. Some things I've missed I'll have to check out as we go. And there's also still spawn space up here. So if you could place a torch down on it, that is a spawn space. Can't place torches right here, but I can right here. So maybe I'll need to come back and do something here. Like I could probably put down just some more spruce slabs here, or I can incorporate some some cobblestone, 'cause I know I wanted to make this cobblestone and wood, and it turned out to be just all wood, besides this little bit of cobblestone here. Okay, enough rambling, enough ranting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to help us name our friend down there, that diamond skeleton, then be sure to leave that in the comments below as well. Once we get the roof in there, looking through that fence right there shouldn't look so goofy. You can see the sky straight through it. I don't really like that too much. I hear footsteps. It's mine. Every time I hear footsteps in Minecraft, I freak out. It's always my own footsteps. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment below and leave the secret word, which is in the description. Long live leprechauns. Oh, I need a break. I've been building all day. This has taken forever, and I am so ready for a break. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Love, peace, and chicken grease. What's up, guys? It's the Doza, and this is a test. Is my mic on?